Friendship is the only cure for hatred, the only guarantee of peace. To conquer oneself is a greater victory than to conquer thousands in a battle. A family is a place where minds come in contact with one another. If these minds love one another, the home will be as beautiful as a flower garden. But if these minds get out of harmony with one another, it is like a storm that plays havoc with the garden. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. When it is impossible for anger to arise within you, you find no outside enemies anywhere. A dog is not considered a good dog because he is a good barker. A man is not considered a good man because he is a good talker. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. You should respect each other and refrain from disputes. You should not, like water and oil, repel each other, but should, like milk and water, mingle together. Fashion your life as a garland of beautiful deeds. We are formed and molded by our thoughts. Those whose minds are shaped by selfless thoughts give joy when they speak or act. Joy follows them like a shadow that never leaves them. Nothing is permanent. What we are today comes from our thoughts of yesterday, and our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. Our life is the creation of our mind. Neither fire nor wind, birth nor death can erase our good deeds. Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. Anger will disappear just as soon as thoughts of resentment are forgotten. I don't wish to be everything to everyone, but I would like to be something to someone. You can search throughout the entire universe for someone who is more deserving of your love and affection than you are yourself, and that person is not to be found anywhere. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. To forgive others is to be good to yourself. The conquest of oneself is better than the conquest of all others. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dwell in the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Let yourself be open and life will be easier. A spoon of salt in a glass of water makes the water undrinkable. A spoon of salt in a lake is almost unnoticed. Be where you are, otherwise you will miss your life. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. 1 thought leads to heaven, 1 thought leads to hell. Believe nothing, merely because you have been told it. Do not believe what your teacher tells you merely out of respect for the teacher. But whatsoever, after due examination and analysis, you find to be kind, conducive to the good, the benefit, the welfare of all beings, that doctrine believe and cling to, and take it as your guide. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. The tongue like a sharp knife kills without drawing blood. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world. Do not believe in anything simply because you've heard it. Do not believe in anything simply because it is spoken and rumored by many. Do not believe in anything simply because it is found written in your religious books. Do not believe in anything merely on the authority of your teachers and elders. Do not believe in traditions because they have been handed down for many generations. But after observation and analysis, when you find that anything agrees with reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill. To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. Good men and bad men differ radically. Bad men never appreciate kindness shown them, but wise men appreciate and are grateful. Wise men try to express their appreciation and gratitude by some return of kindness, not only to their benefactor, but to everyone else.
There has to be evil so that good can prove its purity above it. If a man's mind becomes pure, his surroundings will also become pure. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. Let a man avoid evil deeds as a man who loves life avoids poison. The ignorant man is an ox. He grows in size, not in wisdom. Be a lamp unto yourself. When one has the feeling of dislike for evil, when one feels tranquil, one finds pleasure in listening to good teachings. When one has these feelings and appreciates them, one is free of fear. Everything is based on mind, is led by mind, is fashioned by mind. If you speak and act with a polluted mind, suffering will follow you as the wheels of the ox cart follow the footsteps of the ox. Everything is based on mind, is led by mind, is fashioned by mind. If you speak and act with a pure mind, happiness will follow you as a shadow clings to a form. Our sorrows and wounds are healed only when we touch them with compassion. You are the source of all purity and impurity. No one purifies another. There is no fire like passion, no crime like hatred, no sorrow like separation, no sickness like hunger, and no joy like the joy of freedom. It is wrong to think that misfortunes come from the east or from the west. They originate within one's own mind. Therefore, it is foolish to guard against misfortunes from the external world and leave the inner mind uncontrolled. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do to yourself. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own thoughts, unguarded. But once mastered, no one can help you as much. Not even your father or your mother. How easy it is to see your brother's faults. How hard it is to face your own. There is pleasure and there is bliss. Forgo the first to possess the second. Easy to do are things that are bad and harmful to oneself, but exceedingly difficult to do are things that are good and beneficial. One is not low because of birth, nor does birth make one holy. Deeds alone make one low. Deeds alone make one holy. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be